The butternut squash, also known as the butternut pumpkin in Australia, is a type of winter squash. It has a sweet, nutty taste, yellow skin, and bright orange flesh. Not only is it a good source of fiber, manganese, and potassium, but it's very high in vitamins A and C. Keep it in a cool, dark place, and these beauties can last for up to 6 months. So stock up while you can. Today, we're going to cut it up into slices, roast them, and make a festive fall salad. Let's get cooking. Getting into a butternut squash is a little challenging, so let me show you how it's done. The first thing we're going to do is using a very sharp knife. We're going to cut off the ends, and you'll have to use a little bit of muscle to get into these because they are pretty hard when they're raw. Cut off the bottom. There we go. Just persevere. It takes a little bit. Perfect. And now we're going to cut our squash in half. There we go. Just go all the way down through. It's good to use a long knife on this. And then we get this gorgeous flesh inside. So we're going to scrape out the seeds. Now, don't throw those away. They actually can roast up like pumpkin seeds and taste really good. All right, now to get into this, all we're going to do is use a Y peeler, because it's in the shape of a Y. And you're just going to peel off the skin. And this is pretty easy. Just going to peel in long strips back like that. Now take a look how it's really light in color. You want to peel back the layers until it starts to get that beautiful color. To make the slices for the salad, we're just going to cut across the squash and make nice thick slices because as these roast up, they're going to shrink down a little bit. Now, a butternut squash is actually considered to be a superfood because it has so much beta-carotene in it and it tastes wonderful. So we got beautiful slices like this. We're just going to put these in our bowl and toss them with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil because that's going to help them roast. Not too much. A little bit of salt and pepper because we want to season them. There we go. And now we're just going to toss to coat. So again, light on the oil because we don't need too much. We just want them to caramelize nicely in the oven. There we go. And then we're going to take our baking sheet. So we'll just lay these on and these go into the oven to roast and caramelize. And when they come out, it's time to make our salad. To make the dressing for the butternut squash salad, I'm actually going to use a rather unusual ingredient. Cranberries. They're really high in vitamin C, manganese, and fiber. That's a lot for this little tiny berry. So I'm going to take a cup and put them in my blender. And to balance out the tartness, because those are fresh, unsweetened cranberries, I'm going to add a little bit of honey to my vinaigrette. And this is so easy because you can make it in the blender. A little bit of red wine vinegar, just a splash to give it a little additional acidity. That should be good. A little salt and pepper because we want our vinaigrette to be seasoned. There we go. A little fresh ground pepper. Perfect. And now I'm just going to dump in my oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. I really like the flavor. And now all we have to do is blend for 30 seconds until it's nice and creamy. There we go. That's perfect. Now look at the color of this. This is perfect for a festive holiday table. To plate our butternut squash salad, I'm going to make a little julienne of apple because squash and apple go so well together. Check out the color of this apple. It's actually called ruby pearl. Now, if you can't find ruby pearl, that's okay. Go ahead and use any type of apple that you have. I'm just going to stack these on top of themselves and then very thinly slice them just across like that. You're kind of making matchstick-sized pieces. There we go. This apple is really, really tart and crisp, but again, any apple would work fine. Now, to plate, we're going to take our beautiful greens here. I have mixed greens, but you can use whatever kind of lettuce you want. Put a little bit of our julienne of fresh cut apple on top, just like that. And then finally, look at how gorgeous our squash is. Those sugars have caramelized and made the nutty flavor even stronger. So you're just going to set that on a side. Maybe we'll add another slice for fun. There we go. Ooh, it smells so good. And then finally, our fantastical colored dressing with all the cranberries. I'm just going to drizzle that around the side. And you've got a great winter salad that you can serve at the holiday table using fresh, great ingredients. Happy and healthy eating.